Gamer for Life here, and thank you for joining me. In today's video, I just wanted to bring a quick little update on some things that I added to the money farm, and also a thing that I did notice that could pose a little bit of an efficiency problem for some or most. So first thing I added was this little kind of slanted funnel, just to kind of bring all the fish down to these last two blocks so they can aggro, and then I added this conveyor belt. And the thing that I noticed or discovered was the edge of the map is not actually the edge of the map, and there is a section of the map that still exists over there. And unfortunately for me, in my world, it is a modded world, so I have the abyss on one side of the world, and this is the ocean on the other. But there is more ocean over there and more land, and it kind of does a little bit of a slant down, and the fish are spawning over here and getting stuck within that little slanted area, and they can't get up and over, and it is kind of decreasing their spawn rate and my ability to kill them. And I'll just show that real quick here. Try and get out of the danger zone. So here's the edge of the world. That little block right there almost marks it. I can't destroy that little block. And so over here, it all slants down. They are getting stuck over here, and the only way that I can get them out of that space is if I'm like right here. They see me and then they'll kind of come up to me. But other than that, I just can't get them to pop up over that. And I actually lowered the entire grinder here. It used to be up, kind of like in this spot. And I lowered the whole thing because this actually was even farther over. And I brought it down to just level it off as best as I could. But this is definitely probably going to be a problem for some people doing this. So I did crunch some numbers though with this grinder. I did 3 separate tests. I did one test with the slime and the 4 little mini sharks and got an outcome. And then I did one without the mini sharks. And then I even did another one with a whole different world in standard Terraria, an unmodded world, and I'm gonna show those videos here. So out of those 3 outcomes, I definitely will say that the mini sharks made quite the improvement to the amount of gold that was earned, almost an entire plat more. And as for just using the slime by itself, there wasn't much of a difference. There's only a 2 gold difference between a modded world and an unmodded world. Now this world is an expert, and honestly, I expected there to be more of a difference in the amount of gold you earn, just because this is an expert modded world. And the one that I did that wasn't modded was just a standard hardcore world. And so I was rather surprised by that outcome. I know there are other methods to AFK grind with, but this is really the only one that I've experimented with the most. And so for me, it's kind of a biased opinion. I still see this as one of the best ones to use. It does require some grinding to get the accessories and the weapon to actually do the grind, but it's well worth it in the end, especially if you're just wanting to basically build a massive piggy bank and earn tons and tons of gold and platinum and whatnot. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, have fun.